Hello everybody and welcome back to the Doll Beneath. So in the last episode we learned about the Omega Cult, who was one of the key players in bringing about the Darkening, along with Camden University and of course the Ego Corp. And also the Losing Lights, but yeah, and we also learned that there's apparently a rogue strand still running around, although I am willing to bet it is probably the other Akio, in all due honesty. I wish I could apologize. I could tell them I'm sorry. And also, Kyoko apparently sees the strand as the, what was she? It was like the, red smiling face, the face of nightmares. I'm willing to bet that, but they won't remember me, will they? Not even Kyoko would remember me. My own sister. I'm reasoning to bet that the reason why Kyoko sees the strand version of Akio as the face of nightmares is because, like, when she was being experimented on in the Losing Light, she was going through like psychological evaluations. They would ask her questions about Akio and then show her a picture, that weird smiling red picture. So I'm guessing like they psychologically condition her to believe that the face of nightmares is Akio. She might see him as like the strand version of Akio as the face of nightmares, but in actuality it's the second Akio. Why is this so quiet? Am I the only strand left alive? Why? Why must I be alone? Is this my punishment? Is this hell? ... What am I? What have I become? I want to go home. There is no home. At least not for us anyway. You and I are dead to them. Forgotten. Now that the rest of the hive mind is gone, all that remains are our lowly fragments, left to rot for all of eternity. They wouldn't forgive us. None of them would. We let our emotions get the best of us and failed. We chose to sacrifice ourselves so Menemi could live. This is the price we have to pay to fix our mistake. They hate me. Hate? Heck, they probably don't even remember us. The timeline is different now. The you of yesterday no longer exists. What continues is the remembrance of tomorrow. We are all that remains. No leader, no memories, no world. Nothing but darkness. Pure, utter darkness. I'm sorry. Don't be sorry. Be happy. This is what we are now. This is what I am now. A fragment. A lost little fragment. I can show them. I can help them. I can make them remember. I'm guessing that actually does mean that the strand is the second Akio. Huh. I don't know why you guys have to make everything so complicated. Sigh, oh well. So what are we doing now? Are we going to search around or what? There's a rogue strand on the loose. Is it even safe to be outside? Wouldn't it be better to stay in the cabin? Besides, Yuko is going to Camden University. If she's right, we might be able to find something to use against it. We can't sit around and do nothing, especially with all of this new information. Our best bet is to find some sort of link. If we can find something that ties everything together, we might be able to put a stop to this. I say we start with that lake. It was a prime hotspot for the Omega. We're bound to find something there. Alrighty then. Sounds like a plan. Let's go. Hopefully Akio can find Minami so she doesn't end up doing something silly. We need them too. Hey, before we go, can I ask you something? We've established that the Losing Light conducted crazy experiments on us. However, what still puzzles me is your case in particular. I'm trying to figure out why. Oh. Why you saw that supposed face back at the church. Huh? What do you mean? That face of nightmares thing you were talking about earlier. It was a corrupted image of Akio, right? How does it tie into what you saw at the church? Did it, like, cause you to have PTSD or something? Funny you asked that, actually. Now that I think about it, I don't really know what I saw. It all happened so fast. After Detective Zen was attacked, I briefly caught a glimpse inside the room, but it was too dark to see anything. I was probably so scared that my brain imagined the first thing that came to mind, which just happened to be what I dreamt about back at the tower. Is that so? Alright, enough with the chit-chat. It's time to move. I don't feel like becoming a monster for a second time. He brings up a good point. Why did I see the face of nightmares at the church? Maybe I was just stressed out. No, like I said, you were psychologically conditioned to see that every time you see Akio. Although it does bring up like a really good question though, because she's been with Akio the entire effing time though. So why is it like the Strand version of Akio she actually sees the face? Hopefully we'll get some answers later on. The boat. Probably at least to the island in the middle of the lake. Travel across. Here we are, the lake. This place was notorious for all sorts of shit. I'm honestly surprised you and your sister chose this place to hang out at. It's arguably worse than the Blue Dot District. Yeah, well, if we had known about it beforehand, we probably wouldn't have come here to begin with. Wait, what about Emmy? If we bring her wheelchair on board, is it gonna, you know, keep the boat stable? Only one way to find out. I was just thinking that too. How are they gonna get Emmy across? But no, I guess they could just throw her wheelchair in the boat. Problem solved. Now imagine Kiyoshi's being the one who has to carry her around. What was with the red spot? What is that? Whoa. Did anybody else feel that? Yeah. What's going on up here? What is it? Huh. Oh god, there's more of them. Hold on a second. What the fuck is that? Eh? It looks like some sort of mist. Mist my ass. That's some horror movie shit. Is this the work of the darkening? No clue. Just be ready for anything. This has trouble written all over it. Well, it doesn't do anything to us as soon as we walk into it, so I really don't know what it is. Door to the building is like completely wide open, so the door's hinges are completely busted. Oh, that's not a good sign. Okay, enter. Whoa, it's dark in here. Everyone be careful and watch your step. You too, Kiyoshi. Kiyoshi? Empty drawers, empty drawers. Barrels filled with water. Books about death. Books about God. Books about memories. Interesting. Oh, there's a note on the table over there. God isn't real. God is merely a construct of our that our world has imagined. The fiction of the mind causes snowflakes of delusion to form in our heads, causing us to believe constructing ideas that form no clear connections. All that remains in our realm of consciousness is the sign of Omega. It is not a person, it is not an object, nor is it God himself. The Omega is the idea of complete annihilation. Humans were a mistake. We were never meant to evolve and adapt to the wonders of our world. By believing in the ideas of the Omega, you open yourself up to new endeavors. Our world needs to rest, needs a reset. We will do whatever it takes to get this into the heads of others, even if it means killing them. We are not the bad guys. We are not villains. We are the Omega. Why the nihilistic cult? Box full tools. I am the Alpha and the Omega. The beginning and the end. Nothing useful, nothing useful. What was that? A bunch of books. They appear to have fallen off the desk. I don't trust that. Or a chair. That's not for us. There are things moving around in this house. I don't like that. And the books are gone. I should probably search the entire house before leaving. What else do I need to look for? Wait, what? Did something change? Nothing useful? Yeah. Hold on, something isn't right. Why does everything feel so different? I feel like when we walk out of one room, another changes. Guys, I don't feel good. This house is making me feel really sick. Oh god, I think I'm gonna puke. And now that you mention it, this house does feel kind of stuffy. Jeez, it's actually getting kind of hard to breathe in here. What about you, Kiyoshi? You feel anything? Kiyoshi? Huh? Me? Oh, I'm okay. I don't feel anything. Seriously? Nothing at all? That's strange. Now can I actually leave the house, or is something else going to happen? Nope. Drawers, empty drawers. It's completely blank. Huh. So the note changed. I feel like something I'm missing in this house. Water, fill with water. Something changed, yeah. Oh. It wasn't your fault. They don't know the truth. Please forget about me. It changed again. Okay, so that definitely confirms it. The rooms are playing tricks on us. Wait, where'd the others go? Hold on. Where's Alia and Emmy? They were just here. Oh no, not again. The last time something like this happened, it was when me and you went up to Hotel Grandeur. If they're gone, then that means we're in their world. But how? I thought Layton's machine wiped them out. Completely blank again. Oh, there's another note. We can't keep doing this. Sooner or later, the cops will find us, and when they do, they'll find the artifact. We are so close to the finish line. We can't let trivial matters like this distract us from our true goals. Dispose of the body next time, and make sure no one finds it. I don't know why the fuck you threw her into the lake. What the hell were you thinking? When the cops search the lake is going to be one of the first areas they check. Fucking buffoon. Oh, there's another note. I just want you to be happy. I don't want you to cry anymore. There's no need to feel guilty. Let go. Forget about me. Yoshi? What the hell is that noise? There's another note right here. When the wind blows, you will be all that remains. Let go of the past and become something greater. You are not to blame for my death. It was my fault. I made a stupid decision, and I paid the price. It was my fault. I should have been there for you. I should have saved you. Okay, so Kyoko's gone. Now we're just playing as Kyoshi. There's another note. God damn it. God fucking damn it. Listen to me. Meet me out by the docks later tonight. We have a big problem on our hands. I killed someone. I fucking killed someone. Some noisy little girl came strolling around the artifact site, somehow managing to sneak through security all the way down into the mines. I did what I had to do. I got rid of her. I don't know what else to do. What is this? What the hell's going on? Oh, there's another note. I'm not dead, Kyoshi. I'm still here. Kyoshi, the Darkney did something to me. It consumed my body, my soul. I know you've been struggling to move on. You can't help but feel guilty for my death. I can help you, though. I can bring us together again. All you need to do is trust me. Trust you? Oh, there's a door here now. What? Akio? Where am I? What's going on? You saw it, didn't you? My notes. Did they give you satisfaction? What? Satisfaction? Your whole life, you've done nothing but whine and moan about how you weak are. What? How you weak are. I guess it's supposed to be how weak you are. You cry every chance you get, all in a futile effort to prove you're worth something. You live your life thinking that things could have gone differently. That you could have saved the one you loved from meeting their end. Did it help? Did knowing the truth help you move on? I don't know what you're talking about. Who are you? A strand? The Omega found her and took her life in secrecy. They dumped her at the bottom of the lake, only for it to be found mere moments later by her very own brother. That's it, right? The truth. Isn't that what you wanted? Or was it something else? Perhaps you were never searching for the truth to begin with. What was it then? What are you searching for? Give me your wish so I can grant it. We're friends after all. Friends look out for each other. I wanted to see her again. Yumiko, right? Your sister? Kiyoshi. What if I told you there was a way you could see her again? Huh? I am the only remaining strand. My memories are now the only existing fragments left in the hive mind. Take my hand and merge with me. Only then can I promise you a chance to see her again. There is no leader anymore, nor are there any other oddities. Once you become a strand like me, like myself, your mind will be open to so much more. It'll be like living inside your own world, giving you a chance to see and do whatever you want. You want to be with your family? Well, go right ahead. Once you merge with me, not only will you no longer be alone, but you will be given a chance to live inside the world you want. Live inside the world I want? It isn't real, but as long as you create it, it will exist. That is what being a strand truly means. I've been here for so long, watching and waiting for a moment to speak to you guys. I've grown to understand how the darkening works and what it meant to have this kind of power. However, now that the hive mind is wiped out, I have been left to wander for all eternity. I don't want to be alone. I want my friends back. Your friends? Who are you? You don't remember me. Come here. Let me tell you a secret. What? No, that can't be. That's impossible. That just can't be possible. Yoshi, get away from that thing. That's a strand. Huh? Don't let it trick you. That thing is a strand, and it's trying to trick you. Get away from that thing. We'll be together soon, Kyoko, don't worry. All of us. What? Do it. Take me with you. Let me be with Yumiko. Let me see her one last time. Thank you, Kiyoshi. Thank you. Kiyoshi, don't listen to it. Please. You need to listen to me. It's trying to get in your head. It's trying to hurt you. And he's gone. Kyoshi, no. Kyoshi. Eh? Kyoshi? Kyoshi. Whoa, whoa, calm down. That's alright. You're safe. We're not in the house anymore. You can relax. What? Huh? No, no, we need to go back inside. We need to help Kiyoshi. Calm the fuck down. We're not going back inside. Kiyoshi isn't in there. Me and Emmy here checked all over. The house is completely empty. Where the fuck did you go? You literally vanished out of thin air. No, 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 no. We need to go back in. Kiyoshi's in danger. The strand that attacked Detective Zen took Kiyoshi. It tricked him with notes about his sister. We need to help him. For the last time, relax. Even if we wanted to go back inside, the door is jammed for some reason. There's no other way in. Listen, just take a deep breath and tell me what happened. What happened to Kiyoshi? Oh, chapter 3, See No Evil. Actually, the chapters are like blazing through in this episode. Before, like, each chapter was like an hour long, or even 2 hours long, but nah, it tricked him. How did it take the form of Akio? Strands can do that shit? Yes. Strands can do all sorts of stuff. It told him stuff about his sister and took him away. We need to hurry and get him back before it's too late. Okay, okay, relax. Let me think for a second. If the strand took him away, then there's only one place he can be. The hive mind. That's what you call it. Given the circumstances, the only way to save him would be to force our way into their world and get him back, get him out. Okay, perfect. Let's go do it. Slow down, Kyoko, and let's be honest, how, pray tell, are you going to do that? We can't just force our way into the hive mind. Every other time we've gone inside their world, it's always been because of a strand. Unless the same strand willingly lets us in, we're going to find another way into the hive mind. Aulia, you seem to think the Omega had something to do with this. Would it be possible they themselves were already aware of the darkening beforehand? I mean, maybe. At this point, anything is possible. Given the circumstances, yes. Most likely. Let's say they were the ones who caused this mess. That means, technically speaking, the Omega were the first ones to come into direct contact. You know, that reminds me. There were some journals back inside the house talking about some sort of artifact down in the mines. Luckily, I took some of the important stuff with me. Here, have a look. Elliot. Okay. Anyway, we should probably get going. This island gives me the creeps. Let's head back to the docks and figure this out. Huh. What about those notes you were talking about? Do you have them? Notes? What notes? Oh. Oh. Did you just say you had some notes on an artifact down in the mines? What? I did? Maybe you misheard me. Also, what? An artifact in the mines? You mean the abandoned mines near the mountainside? What makes you think there's an artifact down there? Does it have something to do with the Omega? I definitely heard her say something about an artifact. Why is everyone acting as if nothing happened? Well... You see, I found something in the house that says something about an artifact. I think it's in the mines. I thought you saw the thing too. I probably just misheard you. Thing? What thing? Don't worry about it. Right now, we need to go check out the mines. I have a feeling we might find something useful there. If you say so. You learn about... What the fuck? Okay. I guess we gotta head down to the mines. Wherever the mines are. Where exactly are the mines again? They should be west of the cabin. A lot of explorers used to sneak inside back when it was open. Unfortunately, ended up getting closed down after some jackass brought in some real dynamite and blew the cave sky high. The mines haven't been touched since. To the west of the cabin. Alrighty. Watch, the strand's just gonna be picking everybody off one by one. Wait, you mean down this way, or...? Like to the west of the cabin. Oh, hello, what's that? It's a portable radio. It appears to be completely broken. Hmm. Is this the entrance to the mines? Most likely, yeah. It's completely sealed off, though. It's gonna take a lot of brute force to get this open. With a little bit of legwork, I could probably pry it open with my hands. Seriously? You can do that? I've used my hands for a lot of things in my line of work, and brute forcing is one of... Jesus fucking Christ. Oh, she's a woman of many skills. Ew. Give me a few minutes. I'll have this baby off in no time. It ain't gonna be easy. But we do what we gotta do. I'm actually starting to love Alia. So, Emmy, do you mind if I ask you something weird? Hmm? This book I found in the shed. Have you read it? Whoa, what the? I remember that book. I read it with Akio at the Losing Light. You found it in the shed? Wow, what a coincidence. I didn't think it was that popular. Whoa, what the? I remember that book. I read it with Akio at the Losing Light. You found it in the shed? Wow, what a coincidence. I didn't think it was that popular. Why did you repeat yourself? Huh? What do you mean? Oh god, it's gonna take Emmy. It's gonna take Emmy. Hold on a second, do you hear that? Yeah, what is that? It sounds like a radio. I had a feeling that radio was gonna be bad news. Hey, hold on a second. Don't just go wandering off on your own. Relax. I'm not going far. It sounds like it's coming from that tree over there. What is this thing? Jeez, it looks ancient. Why is there a radio all the way out here? What's it gonna lure Emmy with? I mean, I have a bad feeling about this. Just dangles like a pair of legs in front of her. Some people live better lives than others. Some people have the privilege of getting the things they want in life. Some people grow up in wealthy families. Some people have the ability to make all the friends in the world. Oh, it's repeating what she said at the back of the Losing Light. What about the average person? What do they get? Nothing. They get nothing. I never wanted things to be like this. I had dreams I wanted to accomplish. Places I wished to visit. But alas, here I am. That voice. Why does it sound like me? Sometimes life is persistent. You can try and try and try, but you'll soon realize all of your efforts were fruitless. 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 Emmy, get away from that thing now. It's a trap. I knew it was going to take Emmy. Huh? What? Yoko? Aolia? What the? Where am I? There's a book on the table. All the pages are blank. I still remember the things you said. Your words stuck with me, making me truly understand what it means to feel helpless. Huh? What? Please don't scream. Though I cannot feel your screams would only pain me. I'm not here to hurt you, nor am I here to scare you. I want to help you, Emmy. I want to make you feel alive again. I want to fulfill your wish. What? My wish? What are you... All 6 of us came to the losing light looking for something. Yuko longed for wealth, wishing only to live a life without the worry of poverty. Kyoshi wanted nothing more than to be noticed by people unable to take the initiative and finish things himself. What about you? What do you want? Wait, did he already get Yuko too? Ah, I remember. You wanted revenge, right? You wanted the man who put you in that wheelchair dead, didn't you? Revenge is so needless, yet so fulfilling. It's satisfying, isn't it? Be able to finally take action against a person who wronged you is truly the human way. Let me help you. Behind you is a book filled with blank pages. Write. Write exactly how you want him killed. After you're finished, I will see to it that it happens. What? The darkening has given me extraordinary powers beyond human comprehension. I am the sole strand. There is no leader to tell me what to do. If you want him dead, then just say the word. I'll make it happen. I'll make him suffer. What? No, I won't. Get away from me. Please, just let me out of here. I don't want to hurt anyone. I just want to go home. Please let me go home. I'm sorry, Emmy. But I can't do that. I want you to finally get the feeling for power. I want you to be the one in control. Ever since you left the Losing Lights, you've done nothing but endanger yourself in the attempt to feel useful. Hell, you were even willing to kill yourself back at the tower. No, Emmy. I can't let you leave. I won't let you leave. So here's what's going to happen. You have 2 choices. You can either pick up that pencil and do what I'm asking of you, or be left to rot inside this room. There is no food and there is no water. Sooner or later, you will succumb to your own needs. Even though we're friends, I need you to do this. I need you to finally get a glimpse of true happiness. Happiness? This isn't happiness. This is something else entirely. This doesn't even come close to happiness. Please, don't make me do this. I'm not angry anymore. I don't want him dead. I just want to be with my friends. I just want to go home. Who are you anyway? Why are you doing this? None of this makes any sense. We'll see how you truly feel once this is all over. I've said my piece. This conversation is over. Once you are finished, I will travel back in time and make sure he is killed exactly the way you wrote it. Goodbye, Emmy. And have fun. Bruh, Strand Accio is just like straight up effing brutal. Straight up effing brutal. He's gonna do it too. Yeah, for some reason it looks fake, almost like it's plastic. A tea set. A broken lamp. Well, looks like the only thing to do is actually work on the book. There's a book on the table. All of the pages are blank. Gotta be another way. No, I'm not doing this. This is insane. Is there actually a way to escape this room? Hmm. Yeah, there might not actually be a way to escape the room. F it, I guess just write. There's a pencil next to the book. What is this? Upon turning the book over to the front cover, the title reveals itself in one big bold letters. See no evil. See no evil. Let me go and save it. I mean, I would say like close your eyes, Emmy. Right? Begin. Fine, I'll do what you want. If I do this though, You'll let me go, right? You'll let me return back to my friends? No answer. As I turned to the first page, my grip on the pencil tightened. I could feel my blood begin to rush through my arms as I hastily rested my other hand on the edge of the table. Why was this happening? What was I being forced to kill someone? Why was that Strand calling me his friend? He didn't kill me though, so I guess that's a plus. What's the point of making me do this though? Does that thing take pleasure in this sort of thing? I need to do what it wants, or else it won't let me go. If I don't write, he's just going to keep me in here, and I'll never see my friends again. I need to listen to him. I don't have a choice. Immediately after the pencil made contact, words began to reassemble across the page on their own. Huh? In the midst of a violent stormy night came a man. The man in question was named John. John was a busy man. He worked a 9 to 5, cared for 3 children, and occasionally donated to 5 different charities, all in the time span of a single week. The people in John's community knew him very well. They all thought of him very highly and respected him with a tremendous amount of gratitude. This, unfortunately, is what John wanted them to think, though. You see, hidden beneath John's gracious facade came a dark secret. He loved to hurt people. Not just anyone, though. Criminals. Cold-hearted criminals. In John's eyes, redemption does not exist. Your time on Earth was dictated by your own actions. And to John, criminals had already run the clock on the amount of time they had left. Tonight was a special night, however. He had his eyes on a brand new target. A drunkard. It went by the name of Alan. He was held up in his house just outside the city. Today would mark John's 100th victim, and he was determined to make it special. So without a hint of hesitation, he traveled up to his house, making sure not to draw any unnecessary suspicion, and quickly got to work. He took Alan by surprise, swiftly subduing him in a matter of seconds. Too drunk to fight back, John grabbed some nearby rope and tied him down to a table. "Please, someone help me," he screamed. However, no matter how much he pleaded, John was determined to make him suffer. This was his livelihood, after all. Criminals didn't deserve a place in John's ideal world. Alan was nothing more than a blot on society that needed to be cleaned. Let's see here. Shooting a young girl in front of her mother. Give me a second to come up with a good punishment. I want this one to be special. The text appeared to be cut off. Upon turning the page, I quickly take notice of 3 words that are written in bright red letters. Finish the story. He wants me to complete the book. He wants me to create a fictional story that revolves around torturing a man. Talk to him or hit him. Talk to him. I despise people like you. You not only hurt yourself, but you hurt the people around you. I can't let you live. I can't let you continue to hurt others. Despite being absolutely shit-faced, the man who had been completely out of it begged and pleaded for John to let him go. He screamed as loud as he could, hoping he could somehow alert the nearby neighbors. Scream all you want. No one is coming for you. As John steps back, he accidentally bumped into a shelf, knocking over a blue metal toolbox on the ground. The box hits the floor, allowing multiple sets of hammers, screwdrivers, and assorted items to scatter all across the room. Perfect, John says to himself. Emmy picks it up. John picks up the various tools and sets them down on a nearby workbench. He grins in anticipation as he determines his next choice of action. Jam the screwdriver into his knee, break his hand with the hammer, hit him again. He didn't hit him the first time. Oh, God. Decisions. Oh. I know that the correct answer will probably be just to hit him again. I don't know if there's like supposed to be multiple endings to this. But fuck it, I just want to jam the screwdriver in his knee. John glances over all of the available tools. Without giving it any thought, he instinctively picks up a blue-handled screwdriver before violently plunging into the man's knee. Well, technically, I don't think, like, Emmy wants to kill him. As long as she doesn't, like, prolong his death. You know, like, immediately kill him or anything like that. Just prolong his suffering until he, like... And don't let him die. As disturbing as that is. Alan screams out in agony as the half-rusted piece of metal pierces his skin. Okay, never mind. He's going to die from sepsis. It somehow manages to break through the thick layer of bone, penetrating straight into the kneecap. Or no, that's not sepsis. That's, Or maybe it is. Blood oozes from his wound, slowly covering the table he was bound to. It drips off the edge, forming a light puddle of red liquid all over the floor. John, on the other hand, stood emotionless. He watched as the man struggled to break free, pleading to be let go. He cried various names, all in a futile effort to get through to John. John, now starting to get frustrated, grabs Alan by the hair and fervently begins to repeatedly slam his head against the table. Please. Quit your whining, John says to Alan. John slams his head one last time before letting go. Please, don't do this. I'm sorry. Sorry. Alan's cries only angered John even more frantically, sending him into a sporadic frenzy. He moved his hand over to the toolbox, ready to pick out his next method of torture. However, just as he was about to grab hold of his next weapon, he noticed a small piece of paper fall from Alan's pocket. It lightly landed in the pool of blood beneath the table, quickly becoming soaked in a matter of seconds. Curious, John bent over and picked it up. He unraveled it, and soon began to read its contents. Happy birthday, Nari. Sorry I couldn't make it to your mother's party. I've been in a lot of trouble lately, and I haven't had the time to do much of anything. I promise I'll make it up to you. Expect a really cool present in the coming week. I've been working super hard to get you something. I just know you'll like it. Yours truly, Dad. Aw. John tilts his head upwards and stares at Alan. John crumples up the paper and tosses it on the ground. Emmy crumbles up the paper and tosses it on the ground. Pitiful. Emmy walks over to the toolbox once more and quickly contemplates her next action. And swaps from John over to... Okay. Stab him with a pocket knife. Drown him. Strike him with a mallet. Ooh. Well, drowning's not fun. I could stab him with the pocket knife. Striking him with the mallet would probably give him a concussion and possibly break a couple bones. Yeah, let's just stab him with a pocket knife. I mean, pocket knives aren't really that big, so... Oh. Alan attempts to yell, but is immediately cut off by yet another stab into his torso. By the way, I did not click that text immediately disappeared. He soon begins to choke on his own blood, causing him to violently twist and contort on the top of the table. Enraged, Emmy flips the table over, causing Alan to fall to the floor, becoming free in the process. Alan could no longer speak. Each and every time he opened his mouth, blood would flood out of his throat, like a never-ending river of red wine. Despite how much pain he was in, Emmy wasn't satisfied. She grabs hold of his collar and drags him over to the living room with a brutal amount of force. Gouge his eyes out, drag him to the fireplace, impale him with a fire poker, or disable his legs completely. Good God. You know what the best choice would be? What's the saying? An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. A pair of legs for a pair of legs. My hand. It won't stop. No matter how hard I tried to resist, I was no longer able to put a stop to my superficial dabbling of death. Each and every detail was how obstructed with horrific brutalization of torture. I could no longer control myself as I endlessly subjected my wrist to cornered writings of a madman. Weirdly enough, however, as time progressed, my mind was slowly beginning to feel accustomed to this act. I could feel the adrenaline coursing through my veins as I endlessly scribbled different methods of torture. It was almost like I was there, yet still being so far away from an ever-molding reality. Beat him to death, stab him repeatedly, amputate a limb, drown him, slam... What is with this game and wanting me to drown him? Slam his head against the window and disabled his arms. Jesus Christ. Emmy, you need Jesus. The more I write, the more I could feel my brain beginning to soften. This style of writing, honestly, wasn't that bad. It actually kind of calmed me for a bit, allowed me to truly express myself in a way I never would have imagined. Detailing out so many different methods of death. It was so cathartic. A light smile started to form on my face as I frantically ran my hand all over the empty pages. I flipped through the page after page, not stopping for a second as I excitedly developed a compelling appeal to an overgrowing itch I created for myself. And it's not like I was actually doing it for real. is a story, a book. It's no different than a novel. Simple fiction. Amputate another limb. I didn't amputate a limb. Light him on fire. Iron his face and remove his fingers. Good God. You know what? He's been suffering. Just light him on fire. Get him over. Get it over with. What happened to me? What am I doing? He's already dead. Jesus Christ, yeah. I would say beat him to death, stab him repeatedly, drown him. Okay, drown him. Blood covered the walls and windows. Limbs littered the floors and carpet. The fingers were scattered all over the house. I didn't even rip his fingers off. Alan's body was no longer possible to identify. His corpse was nothing more than a mess of blood and guts as Emmy continued to brutalize his remains. I could feel my hands shivering with excitement as I inched closer to the end of the book. I can't stop. I won't stop. I need to keep writing. I need to finish this book. I need to make him understand my pain. Emmy took hold of a screwdriver and drove it straight into the back of Alan's head. Emmy laughed. Emmy stabbed. Oh my God. Emmy poured gasoline down. What? Freaking little psycho. Yep. Feels good to be in control, doesn't it? Welcome home, Emmy. Hello? Earth to Kyoko. You there? Snap out of it, you fucking weirdo. What the hell are you looking at? Huh? I found us a way in. We could go inside now. Where the fuck is Emmy? Did she wander off? Huh? No, this can't be happening. This can't be happening. Emmy's already gone. Emmy, where are you? Emmy. No. It took her. The strand took her. Wait, huh? Strand. Where? It took her. It tricked her. Just like it did with Kyoshi. We need to save her. We need to find that strand and kill it. It's picking us off one by one. It's watching us, waiting for a moment to strike. We need to do something or else it's going to be us next. Emmy, I'm so sorry. Emmy. Hey, snap out of it. This isn't the time to start crying. Are you telling me that a strand pulled its magic yet again and took Emmy back into its world? But how? When did this happen? I was literally standing here the whole time. When the fuck did it find time to snatch her up? It's manipulating time. It's changing things as we speak. We need to get out of here. We need to find everyone else and tell them what's happening. God damn it. So this thing can manipulate time? That's fucking crazy. Jeez, this is a lot worse than I thought. You guys weren't lying when you said Strands are mean bastards. That's rich coming from you. This Strand. It's the same one that attacked the man in the church, correct? Actually, yeah, why did it kill Detective Zen, though? Do you think it's trying to stop us? Uh-huh. The Strand is obviously hot on our asses, picking us off one by one and forcing us into its world. Maybe we're onto something. Perhaps it's trying to keep us away from whatever the Omega was hiding. Maybe. But I find it kind of weird that it's targeting us in particular. That can't be a coincidence. Plus, when it tricked Kyoshi, it took the form of Akio, even managing to mimic his voice to a T. It doesn't appear to be particularly interested in killing us either. With how much it's messing with time, I feel like it would have done it by now. Well, it definitely killed that dude in the church. You saw the bloodstain, right? That shit looked fresh as hell. What makes you think it wouldn't want to kill you as well? That's a good question. It clearly attacked and possibly killed Detective Zen. Strands don't usually resort to physical violence. They infect their prey and merge them with the hive mind. If it killed Zen, why won't it do the same to us? Unless... No, that's ridiculous. How would something like that even be possible? It would make sense, though. The thing sounded exactly like Akio, and it even called my name. The book in the shed clearly wasn't a coincidence. Why would something that only Emi and Akio know about be in a place like this? She's piecing it together. You just realized something, didn't you? Aolia. This is going to sound really crazy, but... the Strand that took Kyoshi and Emi... it looked a lot like Akio. Eh? Akio? You mean your brother? He looked fine, though. Didn't he run off to find that mouthy girl? What the heck are you talking about? We need to move. We need to end this before it gets any worse. It already took Kyoshi and Emi. Who's to say I'm not next on its hit list? There's clearly something down in the mines. Given what we found back at the island, the Omega were doing something down there, something big. Dr. O'Hara obtained samples of darkening through the Omega. If this psychotic cult really are the ones that caused this, then we have to find out what they were doing. Even though we wiped out the hive mind, there's clearly one last piece of the puzzle we're not getting. Something that ties every fragment of evidence we've seen thus far. We need to hurry because I have a bad feeling that something really scary is about to happen. And if we're not careful, we might end up being next. You can feel it too, right? The air. It feels so constricting. Kinda getting hard to breathe. Now that you mention it, the air does feel kind of off. It's honestly starting to feel like the island. Which is why we need to hurry. Yuko, Minami, and Akio are still out there. If we don't do something, it'll come for them too. It'll trick them, just like it did with Kyoshi and Emi. Alright, I get it. What do you propose we do then? Even if there is something in the mines, we could use that shit-faced Strand is definitely going to try to stop us. I don't know. But we can't just do nothing. We need to fight, even if it seems super scary. My friends are counting on me. They would be really disappointed if I just up and ran away. They need me. So let's end this. Let's make sure that Strand can't do any more harm ever again. Heh. I'll give you credit, you got balls. Fine. If you insist that there's something in these mines that could help us, then let's do it. Just know that if that thing really is just targeting you and your friends, I highly doubt it'll have a single shred of interest in me. We can do this. We've come this far. I'm positive we can finish this. So come on, let's go. Let's save our friends. Our? Do 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 do. Ah, whoa. Holy hell. Is it just me or is the air thinning out? I can feel it too. Actually, now that I think about it, what the hell was up with the briefcase outside then? There's a text scribbled beneath the monolith. Only those who answer honestly will proceed into the next light. There's a red stone on the top of the pedestal. Small text is engraved into the stone. Reality is often mistaken as our only existing realm of consciousness. There are other beings, much like ourselves, that thrive on memories of the fallen. What are they called? Would it just be called darkening? Easy enough. There's something on the ground. You found a key. I have a feeling I know what that key is for. Hang on. We see it right there. Where was that briefcase at? I think it was like... Yeah, it's right there. Yep. I knew it. There's nothing inside. Wait, there is something inside. Like, it looks like some sort of map. Oh, I know where that is. Not by the cave, it's down this way. Okay, so we're on to something. I have to get around these effing trees, though. There we go. We're right here. Upon deeper inspection, there appears to be something hidden underneath the layer of dirt. It's a note. If anybody finds this, then that means there's still a chance. I'm most likely dead, and so is the rest of the Omega. I've seen a lot of things during my time with those bastards, most of which are definitive crimes to the core. However, despite everything the Omega has done, nothing compares to what we found deep beneath the mines. If you are reading this, then you're probably already aware of the Darkening and what they are capable of. They can transcend time and change things on the fly without anyone ever knowing. The reasons alone is why I've hidden this note away. What I am writing here could very well put a stop to this madness. And if I end up infected, there's a very high chance they'll come for this document as well. Deep beneath the mines is an ancient artifact unearthed by the Omega's finest. No one knows how it came to be or where it originally came from. All we know is what it does. The closer one gets to it, the more you delve into madness. Thus, some might be able to withstand its effects. It won't take long before you lose your sanity and become a husk of pure chaos. That artifact seems to generate a significant amount of dark matter, possibly being fresh strands of darkening being born by the second. If someone were to somehow destroy that artifact, there's a small chance we could finally put an end to this horrific nightmare. I do myself, but I'm going to be honest, I don't have the balls to go in. Once you go inside those caves, you start to see some crazy stuff. The Omega isn't what it used to be. Once they stumbled across that artifact, the entire group changed for the worse. If anyone is still alive, then please at least try to put a stop to this. Dr. O'Hara screwed us and ruined everything we've ever built. Now all that remains of the Omega are batshit crazy terrorists that do nothing more than kill. Help us, please. Don't let that bastard win. Life is love. You learned about the artifact. Life is love. Okay, so... at least we got an idea on what the artifact is. Go ahead and save it again. Alright, what's this? There's a red stone on the top of the pedestal. Small text is engraved into the stone. A human's journey is written within the banks of time. There is a beginning, middle, and end. Whatever occurs between the lines of reality remains all but an abstract fantasy. Where did your journey begin? Losing light? Oh, hang on, can I back? I think like the first level actual letter has to be capitalized. Losing light. Okay, that was right. Three wolves leave the pack. Two split from the third. The third wanders his thoughts, only to find out he was never a part of the pack to begin with. What was the third's name? What was the third? Would it be Ego? It's either Ego or I'm willing to say Del. Okay, it's probably Del. Oh, it was Del. Okay, yeah, it's Del. That's weird. Why is it effing Dell? Alright, what's the last one? Life is a journey. Life is a spectacle. Life is a dream. Life is... We just got the note for that. We just got the note for that. Ding. What the hell? What is this place? Are these the mines? What did the Omega do to this place? Who knows? Who cares? This is crazy. How did they even make any of this? Oh god, there's strands everywhere. Let's head back up real quick. Wait, hang on. Only those that answer honestly will proceed into the next light. I thought that said like next losing light for a second. Alright. I am probably going to go ahead and end it here. Next episode will probably be the last episode for episode 4 for the game. Surprisingly, yeah, we're on chapter, what, 3 now? So we should be nearing the end, I guess. But if you guys enjoyed the video, like and subscribe. As always, until next time, have a good day.